All right, so let's kick things off pretty simple with inserting objects in basic charts. Now, there are at least two ways to do this in Power BI. One way is to either click on the visual icon itself from the visualizations pane, or head to the Home tab. You'll see this Insert grouping of tools, and from there you can add new visuals, as well as text boxes, images, shapes, and buttons. Now, the other way to add a visual is to grab a field directly from your field list and drop it onto the canvas. And that will automatically generate a new visual, and typically it's a column or bar chart by default. So super simple. I think you'll find throughout this section of the course that a lot of these tools are very easy, very intuitive, and user-friendly. So let's go ahead and add our first object. All right, so it's officially time to start building our AdventureWorks dashboard. Hope you're excited. We're going to start very simple, about as simple as it gets, and simply drag in or import the AdventureWorks logo. So to do that, in our Home tab, we're going to look at this Insert group of tools and simply click Image here. Now, I have a folder on my desktop called AdventureWorks. It's where I stash the data as well. I also have an AdventureWorks logo PNG file, which is available in the course resources. Go ahead and double click, and it just drops it right here on my canvas. So you can click and drag to move it around and reposition it. You can click and hover over the edges or the corners to resize, however you'd like. And we're going to be moving and tweaking this stuff quite a bit as we polish the design and layout. But for now, I want it somewhere right up here in the upper left corner of the dashboard. Now, taking a peek at some of these view tools, you can show the grid lines. And again, this is just a point of reference if you want to align your objects to horizontal or vertical lines. For now, I don't want that. We can snap our object to the grid. And that means when you move this around, it'll move kind of a chunky way. And it's chunking or snapping to an underlying grid. Again, another tool to help with alignment. So up to you if you want to enable or disable that one. And then lock objects is helpful. See, I can't even drag it and move it. And you'll see this can actually come into play once you have a number of different visuals on the same page. It can get very tough to kind of navigate through things without accidentally selecting and dragging your visuals. So that's the lock objects view. We're going to talk about the phone layout versus the desktop layout later on. And then page view, you can choose whatever option you want. Right now we're at fit to page, which will work just fine. Now, last item here, we've defaulted to page 1. Just double click to rename that page. And we're going to name this one Exec Summary and press enter. And there you go. Step 1 of our AdventureWorks dashboard is complete.